Hello and welcome to Ginger Street Boutique. My name is Sheila, and in this video I'd like to share with you the project that I've been working on today. It is this adorable little purse, tote purse. It is so cute. And so I will be listing below where you can purchase this framelit and all the materials to make this little purse. So go grab a cup of coffee or tea and kick back and we will get started. This little tote, it's so cute. I love it. It has a little pocket in the front, so you can open it. It has these little hinge sides. And then I just used a little piece of Velcro, cut it in half, and put it on there. It has the little mesh pockets on the side, so you can actually put things in there. It has one on that side and one on this side. You can also put a pocket on the back as well, but I just did it in the front. And then there's the little wallet that goes with it, and it has the little hinges on the, or the little fold, so it expands. So there's that. But so I've made, I think 7 of these so far. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 of these so far. And I'm just having a blast. I think they're so cute. And now it's like, okay, what am I going to put in here? But anyway, I'll go through real quick and show you all the ones that I've made. And now you can decorate these up, put little buttons on them, make them, you know, even fancier if you want. This is all I've gotten done so far on them. I may come back and put like little buttons on here or something, or put little decorative things on the pockets. And then here's this one's little wallet. And then this one opens up as well. So there's that one. And then this one. And it actually has like a little embossed, I think you can see a little bit. So it feels almost like leather even. So, and then the little pockets, and then here's the little wallet. Goes in here. And then this little pocket in the front. And then I already pulled out one of these little tassels, and I'm thinking this would look really cute tied around to the front of the bag. So I've got to put that on. So I just stuck that in there because I thought of it and I was like, oh, that would look so cute. So there's that one. So let's set those over here. And then here's this one. And now I didn't put a pocket on either side of this one. I thought it looks cute like this as a little tote. But I did put the wallet in, and I did make the wallet to go with it. So it opens up as well. And now I used a piece of cardstock, and then I used the designer paper in the front, or scrapbook paper on the front of this one. And so it makes it a little bit sturdier and more solid. You could probably, if you had a really thick kind of decorative paper, just use the decorative paper by itself. But I really like the sturdiness of having the two together. It makes it more solid. So you can put something in here and carry it around and it's not going to fall apart on you. Look at this one. Isn't this so pretty? And now I didn't put the flap on this one, and I didn't put the little extenders on it. I just put this little pocket, a little slide in the front. And then I also made the little wallet to match. And it does have the expanders, so that's a different way of, you know, you can decorate them and make them up however you wish. You don't even have to put these on the sides. I just like that on the side. I thought it looked kind of cool. So maybe I might not next one. And then there's this one with its little pocket. Okay, my computer froze up. Hold on. There it goes. Okay. And then there's this little wallet, and it expands as well. And I like the little gingham kind of look on there, the plaids. And then this one, isn't this so pretty? I love these colors. So there's that. And this is, This is a paper. This is the designer series paper from Stampin' Up, the new catalog. It's in there. There's these. Aren't they pretty? Oh. And then I made 2 different wallets, so you can pick whichever one you want to throw in there. This one, and they both expand. They're both the expanding. I just changed the decorative paper on the front. There's that one. And now you could put another piece of decorative paper on the back if you wanted to, but I just kind of like it on the front. I think it looks really nice. It looks like a little wallet like that. So, but it's up to you. You can decorate them however you wish, but this is how I'm doing them so far. These are all the bases. Now I've got to fill them all up and finish decorating the outsides of them, which I'm not really sure how I'm going to do that yet, but once I do, I will share that with you as well, all the completed. But so today we're going to do one on the video. Okay, first off, let me show you where I got these. This is from, now I use my magnet pages that I have. I ordered these, actually I got these from Stampin' Storage. I love these. They hold really well. I mean, they're not flimsy, they're nice and solid. I use these for all of my framelits and thinlits and keep them all in order. I love these things. So I put all the pieces on here. There's a few pieces in here. This makes the paper tassel so that you can hang on the front of your little purses. And then these make the little buckle to put on the front of the little flap on the front of your little wallet, on the front of your purse. I haven't used these yet. I don't know if I'm going to, but I just left them in here because they're still stuck to the paper and I didn't want to lose them. So these are the base pieces to make the base of the purse. All of this piece here, the netting here, everything that you see here to make this entire purse comes in this one package right here. And it's from Our Daily Bread Designs. And see, this is what it looks like when it comes, and it shows you exactly right here. And see, here's where the little belt buckle is for the front of the purse. So it comes with everything here. Let me zoom out a little so you can see that. Everything that you need to make the base of the purse in this. So that's this whole thing. And then you can get, this is the layering. That is what I use to cut out all the designer paper. The decorative paper that's on this, that's what this one cuts out. It's the layers for it. So it does all the layers for the purse, the front little pocket, these little side pieces here. Okay, that's what this is for. So if you wanted to layer it, you've got this one. And then if you wanted to make the little wallet for the inside, which is the little wallet, then this does everything. These are, this piece and this piece right here actually make the layers for it. So it does the layer for this part and this part, the front little flap. And you can also cut out another piece to put on the back of your little wallet if you wanted to. I haven't. And then this part here and this little thing right here is what makes the base of the wallet. So let me get you this one where you can see it a little better. So to make the base of the wallet, all this and this, that's this big piece here and this little square piece here. To do the layering for this part and this part right here, this is the base and then this is the little flap. So it comes with, I got it in a bundle. They had that in, when did I order it? In August. And so you can order it in a bundle or you can order each of these independently. And I don't know how often they have the bundle offers, but I got mine in August and that's when they had the bundle for this. So it's, oh, it's so awesome. I love this little thing. So this is what I've been working on, and this is what I've been playing with the last couple of days. So let me put all these away, put these aside. Oh, and with my package also, it came with the embossing piece. Now this would also be the piece, this piece right here. You could emboss it. So if you wanted to do color on color, or do a dark tone underneath and a light tone over the top and then emboss it, this would look really pretty too. I haven't used this yet. It's still in its package. I haven't used it, but I will. And that came in the bundle. And then my free gift that they sent me was this little sewing, and it makes little buttons, and then the little sewing needle, and then the little spool for the thread. Isn't that so cute? And this was my free gift that they sent, so I really liked it. But yeah, go check them out. It's under Our Daily Bread, and I will also leave the link down below, so if you are interested in checking out all the different framelits and stuff that they have, you can. But let's go ahead and get started. I love this little project. It was really quick and easy. So this is these are the pieces for the wallet. So this is your base part here, and then these are your decorative papers here. So we're going to set that aside for a second. And then this is your decorative pieces that go on your handles. So you need 2 of each of those. And then here is your mesh, the 2 mesh pieces for your side pockets. I haven't popped out all the little things yet. You'll need 2 of those, and then you'll need 2 of the sides of your pocket, and that will be this piece right here. Okay, so we've got the mesh here and then these pieces, so you need 2 of each of those. And then these are the little photo pieces that go on the side of your pocket. Now this is everything to make your pocket for the front of your for the front of your bag. And so these are all the pieces, the base part of this. Okay, so you need just 1 of the base pocket and 1 of the lid, and then 2 of these, in which I dropped the other one, so let me pick that up. So you need 2 of those. And then you'll need all of your decorative paper cut out the same amount. So you won't need 2 for these, because those are the sides. Here are for these 2. And then here's 1 for that. And I accidentally cut out 2 of the little flowers for the front flap. So there's that one. And then you'll need 2 of these bigger pieces, and there's 1 for each of these. And I actually cut out 4 of those bases, so we'll set those aside as well. So you'll need 2 bases and then 2 of the decorative pieces. So first off, we're just going to go ahead and glue all of our decorative paper down. Let's start with the wallet first. And this is real easy. It goes really quick. And don't put too much glue. You don't want it seeping out everywhere. Just a little bit. Now, on this piece, if you have a decorative piece that has like a pattern, like they're all going in one direction, make sure, because this is going to be the bottom of the front of your little wallet, and then this is going to be the top. This is where it opens up. So if you want it facing you in, let me see, which one did I have? Oh, well, I don't really have one that has directional. Okay, yeah, these flowers. Now they're all growing upwards, so you want your flowers be going upwards. So in other words, okay, if it makes it easier for you, you can turn it over this way, and then this will be the bottom, and then that'll be the top. This way, we're not having to really worry about it with this, because the flowers are whichever way you want. But see, I'll show you. When you fold it up, there's your top and there's your bottom, okay? And then your flap will fold over. So you want your pattern to go up. So see how the flowers are looking like they're standing up like they're supposed to? That's what I mean. And then Once you get that on, then you want to put your little flat piece on. And the same with the front of your bag as well. Those decorative pieces, make sure that they're going in the right direction the way that you want them. This one was kind of easy because it's just little daisies. Okay, then each one of these, there's little score lines. Oh, my computer froze again. One moment. Okay, there we go. All right, so there's already little score lines. There's one right here above the little tiny stitches. I don't know if you can see that very good, but you can see where the score lines are. One's right below this stitches, and then one's right above the stitches down there. So you're going to want to fold on those lines, and then take your bone folder and score. And then come up here to these other lines and score. Okay, then you're going to have the same thing on the top as well. There's going to be a score line right there and a score line right there. I take the farthest one first, the one closest to the top. Oops. Sometimes you have to be careful because it'll automatically fold right where the little stitches are, and like I just did with this one, so I have to go back and okay, and there's that one. Let's turn it over this way. Go that way. All right, and then the same thing with this one. This one you got to be real careful. Sometimes I find it easier if you go on the inside and just kind of push it in with your nail. There. Now it'll fold. And then you crease it with your bone folder. And there. Okay, so now it's already folding up. Now we want to take our little side pieces. Now these you'll fan fold. Go one way and then this way. And it's already got the score lines in it, so you can see the score lines in there. So you just fold on the score lines back and forth. Pretty easy. There we go. And then we do it with this one as well. Back and forth, back and forth. Oops. There. Okay, and so then what we're going to do is we're going to glue these on the inside. Now, you don't want this edge to be sticking out on the outside. It just kind of looks tacky that way, and plus it just doesn't look right. So you want to make sure that this edge right here is on your outside. So you want to fold it to where it looks like this, okay? And then your first fold is right here lined up with the edge of this. See, we want it to line up with the edge of the wallet. Okay, so you don't want to turn it around like this and have the raw edge with the raw edge. Tried glue on there. Okay, so we'll put some glue down. Just a little bit like that right down the side. And then we're going to make sure that our folded edge right there is lined up. Now what I did is right here where the crease line is down, where the crease line is right here on the bottom, the closest one, not this one here. Oops. Oh, my computer's freezing again. Come on. Oh no. Okay, there we go. All right. This little crease line right here, the first one. See where I see right here? You want to fold on, or you want to line it up the bottom of your little folds with this crease line here. Not this one over here, this one right there. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to line it up right here on the edge. And then make sure this edge is lined up as well. And then a good way to go back and check is turn it over this way and make sure it's not popping out the side. Okay, and then just kind of press it down. Make sure when you fold it closed that it folds even and there's no gap down here, and that you can close it up here on the top as well. Okay, so you want to make sure that everything, let me go ahead and zoom in so you can see better. Oops, zoom in, that's as far as it goes. There we go. Okay, and then just press it down really well, and then I always take the bone folder and then press it down on the inside as well. There we go. Now we're going to do the same thing to this one here and glue that one down. And make sure your fold is on the outside. And we're going to line it up. I don't think this black on black was the best option to videotape. You really can't see in there very well. Okay, make sure that that folds closed. Yep, looks good. All right, so we're going to go ahead and press that on down. Now on this part you could probably use the double-sided tape. I just like liquid glue because in case I have to slide it around or whatever, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, so now we're going to put a little bit of glue on this little piece right here. There we go. And oops. All right, so I'm going to make sure that these stay in. And then we'll go to the first side and we'll push it out to make sure it lines up with this back piece right here, right on the edge. And then we will pinch it on down. Push it in just a little. Push it down. Oops. And we got to make sure it slides. There. Okay, and then on this side we're going to do the same thing. Make sure that it's right where it's supposed to be. Make sure that it's lined up with the edge, then press it down. And there you have your little wallet. Now I took these little, they're the little circle Velcros, and then I just cut them in half. Oops. And oops, if I can get the back piece off of here. Yeah, these are pretty sticky. Okay, and then what I did is I just, oops, it goes this way, kind of put it, oh, probably about 1/8 of an inch away from the lip of the flap there. And then I closed it, brought it down, and then I pressed firmly. Press it really good. Make sure that they both stick in place. And then you want to open it up. Make sure that it's working. Oops. Oh yeah, no. It's all stuck together. And it makes a cute little wallet. There's your wallet. And then you close it back up. There's our wallet. Okay, so we'll set those aside. Now we're going to glue our big pieces. This is the main base of our purse. And make sure I get the edges really good. There we go. And now this is going to be the top of your purse, and this is going to be the bottom of your purse. And so like I was saying with the wallet, make sure when you cut your paper for this piece that it's going in the direction that you want the pattern to go in. Okay, so that it's going the right way. Okay, set that one aside. Now we're on to this one. Yeah, I've been seeing these little purses all over the internet, and I just loved them. And so I had to find out where they were so I could figure out how to cut them all out. Well, then I found out that it was a framelit set, and it all came together. So I thought these would be so cute to give as little gifts and put little things in there. So that's why I had to get it. Okay, and then you're going to crease on the score lines on the bottom here. You have little score lines down there. So you can see the little score lines. So you just fold it on the score line. And it's so cute because there's just a little, it's like a little itty bitty, teeny tiny little stitching all the way around. So you can line your papers up right inside the little stitching. And it looks like real sewn together. And you could probably actually sew these on too and make it look even more authentic. But right now I'm just using my glue. And oh, and now this is another little trick too. You can decide which side you want to be the front of your purse, because when you put these bases together to glue them together, one of these sides is going to have the raw edge right here, and then the other side is going to have where it creases. So if you want the side with this showing, the straight side, that's fine. You can make that your front, but I have been doing it on the folded side because it just makes it look more cleaner, like a real purse. So I've been using this side as my front. So I'll pick which one I want to be the front. They both look about the same, so it doesn't matter. But so say like on one of them your flower pattern or something, you like it better on the one side more so, and so you would probably choose that side to be your front. Okay. And just depending, I mean that's a choice of yours, but that's how I figured I wanted to do mine. And so I put it on the bottom side. Now you want to do the same thing here. You want to make sure that you don't have too much of an overhang, because you want your purse to fold nice and neat on both sides. So, and then make sure that they're all even all the way around. Okay. And then I love this little eraser because it takes off any of the extra gooey that seeps out, but I just don't like to have too much gooey. So there we go. And then I just kind of feel around, make sure that there's no glue or any stickiness. Okay, so there's your base of your little purse so far. Okay, now we're going to work on the sides because we got to get our purse to stand up, right? So This is the pocket, and we'll go ahead and glue these pieces down. And once again, you just make this little pocket like you did the little wallet. If you got a design going on, make sure that it's going in the right direction. And then this is the front of your little pocket. Yeah, you could have pockets all over this little purse. It's really cute. So lots of storage if you wanted it. Okay, that down. Now these are our side pieces, so we're going to glue our decorative part down. I'm sorry if I get off frame every once in a while, I forget. Trying to stay on there as much as possible. There we go. And then once again, there's the little stitching around here that you can just put your paper in right in the middle of it. And then glue that down. Okay, now this is another trick. You want to make sure this is glued down really good. It's stuck on there good first. Okay, take your bone folder or a pencil or anything that's smooth on one side, and then you're going to want to round. I found it easier to do it this way before you put it on your purse, and kind of round this a little bit. I go back and forth on both sides. Okay, because you want it to be kind of curved like that. You'll find out when I put it on the purse. It makes it easier to attach. Then you're going to go right here where the little score lines are. I don't know if you can see that. You can see the little score lines right here. We're going to fold all those on the score lines. I found it easier to bend it before I actually did the score lines. It's up to you. Whatever's easiest for you, do it whichever way. But I found it was easier to round it and then fold on the score lines. So, and there we go. And then you can come back with your bone folder, make sure that those creases are nice and crisp. There you go. Okay, so then you'll probably want to go back in and just hand curve it a little bit. Okay, so you want it to make sure it is curved. And then you want to do the same thing to the other one. And go to the other side of it, just like that. Okay, and come in on your crease lines. Oops. That crease line. Okay. Okay, so then they should both look like that. Okay, just a little bit of a crease in them. Then with your mesh piece, okay, now I gotta go ahead and pop out all of these little pieces. Probably should have done that before I got on online, but well, one of those doesn't want to come out. There we go. Okay, so then you have your little mesh piece. And then Oh, crud. Come on. Well, it looks like this is not wanting to come out on that one. So I'm going to have to run it through the Big Shot one time. See if it'll come out. Just 1 minute. Go. There, now it popped out. Okay. So then with this one, you're going to want to bend this part of it. Actually, no, we're going to go this way. Yeah, that's right. We're going to do this one from side to side. And you're going to do the top and the bottom, because the mesh in the middle will just kind of move with it. Okay, and then the top and the bottom on this one. And you know what? This paper really, there's a little tear on that one. Let's not do those right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to cut out 2 new ones of these because it just doesn't look right. Okay, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to stop this and then I will come right back and I will do the rest of the video, okay? Okay, so now with our mesh piece here, before we do any of the creasing or folding on the score lines, we're going to go ahead and from side to side, we're going to round our mesh piece on the bottom and on the top. Okay, so then it should look just like that, all rounded. Bottom and top. Okay, so they both should look just like that, nice and rounded. Okay, see how it's got that little curve on there? Okay, now we're going to score each of these on all 3 sides. There's one, or not score them, I'm sorry. We're going to fold on the score lines on each one of these. There we go, and then come back and use a bone folder, crease those down, just like that. And the same with this one. And on this side. And then, there we go. Okay, so now we have all those and go back, make sure they're nice and rounded. We're going to attach these to the front of these, our little side pieces, okay? This is how I did it. You find whichever way works best, but I started with the bottom piece and I just put a little bit of glue on the mesh side, okay, on this one. Okay, then we're going to take our bottom piece and with the bottom of this one, we are going to line it up with the edge of our decorative paper. So right on the edge of the decorative paper, because that's just right above our little seam line. And we're going to make sure that we stay right inside these two edges. Okay, so it's going to be right there on the edge of the decorative paper and in between each edge. Okay, now we'll press it down really good, then open it up and come in and press down on the inside, because now we want to make sure that this is stuck down really well before we start putting the sides on, because otherwise this is going to keep popping up when you start putting the sides down. Okay, now this part is pretty easy. Once you get that bottom on, see, it pretty much falls into place. So then we're going to put some glue on either side of this, these little side panels here. Just a little bit, or you can use your double-sided tape. I don't know, I like my glue. Works well for me. Okay, so then I just kind of, from the top, I kind of squeeze it in just a little bit, all the way down to the bottom, and then I slowly push it down, holding, just slightly squeezing the bottom side in, because then it'll squeeze the rest of it. But you want to just slowly lower it down and make sure when you bring it down that your edge matches up. These two edges match up, okay? You don't want any overhang. Seeing it starting to overhang a little bit, so then I just push it in. Okay, so now you can see there's no overhang. I don't know which way is better. There's no overhang, and it matches up perfectly with the side. Then what I do is I have these little clothespins, and I clothespin one there, clothespin one right there, and then put one right in the middle. That holds it in place, so it'll look like that. Then I come over here to this side and I do the same thing. I just go ahead and push it down, and then you want to make sure that the whole side lines up and is even. Okay, there we go. And kind of press that down a little bit. Make sure. There. Okay, and then we take our clothespins. Clothespin right there. Clothespin in the middle, and clothespin on the end. That holds it all into place, and then I put just a couple down here on the end just to make sure that it all stays in. Okay, and then it looks like this. Then I set that aside for just a minute, and then I go on and do the next one. So I'm going to work with this one. I'm going to throw those ones away. They really didn't look very good. Okay, so then once again, we're just going to take it, and we're lining up this outside edge right here, the outside edge of the fold, okay, because there's our glue, but we're lining up this outside edge here. So fold that back down, and then we're lining the outside edge with the edge of the designer paper or the decorative scrapbook paper. Okay, right there. Oops. Well, did have it for a second. There we go. Okay. And then you got to make sure your sides are in between, and then press it down, hold it in place for a second. Just make sure it's all really down good. And come on the inside, press it down. Okay, and then, like I said, just from the bottom up. Okay, and since it's already, you've already curved it before you even put it on, it's a lot more flexible, because when you actually curve these papers like that, it actually breaks the fiber, so it's more flexible and it's easier for you to work with. So we're going to just put a little bit of glue and a little bit of glue. Okay, and then let's do that once again. Going to squeeze at the bottom just slightly and put it down. And then I just line up these edges over here. these edges over here. There we go. Sorry, I'm very particular, so I just want to make sure it looks nice. I don't want it looking all tacky. Okay, so there you go. Set that aside. And now we will work on, okay, this is my front. Okay, now we're going to work on our little pocket here. Okay, so we're going to fold on the crease lines all the way around our little pocket. Okay, and then bone folder. See, there's just a lot of folding on this. That's pretty much all there is to this. And then once again, we have our two little pieces here that already have the score lines in. You just fold them in the accordion file. So when you get it done, it should look like this. Let's see, move that out of the dark so you can see. Oh, it froze up again. But anyways, it should look like that. Okay, so you have the little, each one of these should look like that. So your very first fold, you fold backwards and then forwards, and then the last one you fold backwards, okay? And then I use my bone folder and go back and crease them really good and tight. And then the same thing that we did with our little wallet over there, we're going to glue our little accordions on here. And so you want the folded side, your mountain side right here, lined up with the outside of your wallet, okay? So you're going to line up this outside edge right here with this mountain top on this one right here. And so we're going to do it just like that, okay? So we're going to glue these two pieces together. Okay, just a little bit. And then, oh, and then you want to line up this top with the top edge of this little pocket piece. Okay, there we go. And they're even, okay? So we're going to push those down just like that. Then we're going to come in here, press it down a little bit. But we are also going to glue it from the inside where that little flap was. We're going to glue that down again. There you go. Put just a little bit of glue inside there. Then we're going to fold that down and we're going to press it down flat. Oops. Press it down flat, just like that. And then I'll come back in once I get that all wiped off, and then I'll erase off any of that excess glue, because we don't want whatever we stick inside our little pocket or put inside our little pocket to stick in there. So now I just feel it again, make sure there's no sticky. Then we're going to do the same thing over here on this side. Okay, our little mountain edge is going to line up with the outside edge of our pocket. There we go. Put some glue on the inside. And then press it down. All right, so then it should look like that. You have your two little accordion pieces on either side. We're going to fold those back up, fold those in, fold our bottom. Okay, now we're going to attach it to the front. And once again, I start down here at the bottom, fold these out flat. Then you kind of line it up. I did it just a couple of inches, or about 1/4 of an inch, oh, maybe about 1/2 inch from the bottom. And then I kind of lined up, give it enough space on either side so that they're kind of even. And then I just press down that bottom piece. And then come on the inside and press that down really well. Okay, now we're going to do our side pieces here. Glue on that one, put glue on this one. Oops. And we're going to fold it down, press really good. Okay, now the one bad thing is this paper has glitter. Each of these little flowers has glitter, so I'm having a hard time making everything stick. Sticking to my fingers really well, but as far as sticking down on here, I'm having a problem. Okay. And that side. Okay, and there's your little pocket. See, you got your little pocket right there in the front. Now to do the little flap, this is really simple. You just fold on the crease line, or the score line, I'm sorry, and then okay, then with this little piece back here, this piece with the glue, we're going to slide it in. Now you want to make sure that it gets, okay, see your little piece that's glued down right there? You want to put it over the top of that. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're folded, your little valley one that's folding inwards, that you get behind that piece and in front of the piece that is attached. Then you just slide it in, even it up, make sure that the flap closes, flatten it down. Okay, and then you just press. Once you get it into place where you want it and where it fits, and just press, open your flap, take your bone folder and press down on the inside. Okay, and that's it. That's all you have to do, and there's your pocket for the front there. Okay, now if you want, you could probably use the little tiny magnets. You'd want to put those on the front of your card, probably before you put your decorative paper on, depending on how thick the decorative, but the magnets, little magnets should fit under there, and then put one underneath your decorative paper here if you didn't want to have to see your magnets. But we'll do all the Velcroing in just a minute, all right? But I'll show you how I do the little Velcro. It's real simple. Just like we did with our little wallet here. I just put the Velcro and it works just fine. Okay, so now let's get on to putting our pockets on. So let's go to the first one we put together. Just take off all your paper clips here. Fluff up your little mesh. There, now it's rounded again. Okay, and then the same thing with this one. We're going to start with the bottom flap first. Now this is just the way that I found was easy for me. It's up to you. You figure out which way is easiest for you. But I found doing the bottom pieces first was easier for me. And then I line up this outside edge with the very edge of my bag. This is hard doing this with the black on black though. And just turn it over, make sure got it up high enough but not too high. There you go. And then you also want to make sure that it's right between the two score lines. So we might have to move that over just a tad bit. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so then you just press it down in place. And then once again, I do one side at a time for the bag because then it's easier for me to get in there and press it down. So I'll show you how I do this. Just get some glue on there. And then you want to line up this outside edge right here with the outside edge here. And see how it kind of already curves. You've got this little bit of curvature in this piece right here. It matches the curvature of your bag. So it fits in there perfectly. And then you just want to press it down. Press it down in place. Make sure it stays. See, there you go. There. And there's the one side, and that's what it looks like so far. Okay, now we're going to take our other one. Take off all our paper clips here. Oops. There we go. And we're going to do the bottom of this one. Nasty little goobers. Okay. And match it up on the bottom once again. There we go. Come in, flatten it out, and then we'll put glue on our side piece here. And then line that up again. Pull that out just a little. Line it up. And then go back in and press it down. I have to clean off my bone folder here in a minute. It's getting sticky again. There. Okay, so there's one side. Pull those sides out a little bit. So then when you put this side on, it should just go right into place perfectly. There we go. Put one side on. Oh, sorry. Had it off camera again. Okay, and then press this other side on. Okay. Lay it down. Go inside. Press it with your bone folder. Make sure both sides are good and sturdy. So there, see, we've got our bag. It's looking good. Alright, so now let's put our handles on. So first we have to glue down. I just put a little bit of glue on the little strip. Match up one end between the little stitches on there, and then I press going all the way down. Just lightly, I kind of put it in place and then I go back and I press it. Oops. There. Okay, and then we'll go over here, do the same thing with this one. Okay, now this one I got a lot of glue over here on this one end, so okay, there we go. Then you take your bone folder and behind you kind of round it so it should look like that, okay? And then do it with the other one as well. This just makes it easy when you start to put it on, you can actually work with it, all right? So then we're going to take a little bit of glue and we're going to put it right here on this end, the one end right here, because we're going to glue it onto the front of our bag here. And then what I do is this little corner I line up with this little corner. Okay, so this little corner right here, I line up with the corner of this right here. All right? There. And just hold it in place for a minute because you want to make sure that it's nice and secure before you try and put the other side on. Okay. Then I take a little bit of glue, put it on this side. And then we're going to bend it this way and put it right over here. Oops. Well, if I can get it to where I can see what I'm doing. There we go. And line up once again the two corners. And then just hold those in place. Or you could use your paper clips once again. Put that on there. Put that on there. Okay, then we come over here to this side. Oh, sorry, the computer's freezing up again. Okay, now we're going to do this side. So we'll go ahead and put a little bit of glue right here. Line up our corners. There we go. Press it down for a minute. Put our paper clip on there. Then we're going to put glue on this side. And come around. Line up the corners. And there we go. Paper clip on for just a minute. And here's our little wallet. And we can throw that on inside for right now. Now I'll show you what I did with my Velcro. Now here's your fuzzy side. This is the really coarse side. So there's your two sides of your Velcro. And then I just matched them up just like that. I laid them over, fold them over, pressed them together. Then I cut up the middle. So then you have 2 pieces here. Okay, so 2. And then on the soft side, I put that on the top flap, and then the coarse side I always put on the bottom flap, on the bottom of the base of the bag or pocket. Okay, so then, and then the curved part goes with the curve of the pocket, and just put that on there and press it really good. Okay, and then you take the back off of the coarse side, and then we're going to close our bag once again, push it all the way down, put your flap on, and then press it. Make sure that they stick on the bag really good. There. So there's our little bag, our little pocket, and our Velcro, and then it just stays shut. There you go. All right, these should be done. And there you have it, a little tote bag. Isn't it cute? You have your little mesh pockets. Okay, let's fluff those up a little so it's not so flat. There, and that one's done. There we go. Have a little tote. And now you can put another pocket back here if you wish, but I didn't do that on this one, so we're good to go. And then you have your little wallet on the inside. So you have the whole matching little kit. Isn't it cute? I just love this. This was so adorable, and I had to try it. So I've got 3 more to do, and then I will have a full 10 made. And then I'm going to decorate some more on the outsides of them and then fill them up with some goodies. So I will come back and show you my finished product as soon as I get all of those done. But today I need to finish these other 3 and get started. So I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you will come back and check out some more of my little tutorials. I've got all kinds of different little projects. I'm trying to remember to start turning on my camera every time that I'm working on a project so that I can share them with you. I was for a while just going along and doing my projects, and then I'd remember after I got finished, oh, I didn't record that. So anyways, I will talk to you later. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell up at the top right hand corner of your screen, and that way you will be notified every time that I post a video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you got anything out of it, and please leave a comment down below with any questions or suggestions, and I will also be listing down below the link to our Daily Bread designs so that you can go and check out this little tote purse bundle that you can make for your own. And anyways, I hope that you have a great day. Take care of yourselves and check back soon. Bye-bye.